falls over the Sideshow halls around this time every year. When the air grows colder and your nightmares get bolder with each and every fear. Now we present all these horrors to you who shares our nerdy vernacular. Without haste, we'll begin our review. You're watching Sideshow's Spooktacular!
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Boom! It's
We fixed it.
Everything's fixed. How about that? Well,
And look, a special guest no one's ever seen before. It's Aaron.
For real this time. And he can hear all
What's
of
up,
us,
everybody?
including me. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to it. As I was saying, this came about because, in part, of Aaron, because he'd shared that top 10 list with us that we argued about. So we decided we would do it ourselves and get it right this time. So now it's our time to shine. I'd love to, if you have any opinions, because God knows horror people have opinions about our list, go ahead and share them in the chats at any time.
Oh, good.
I'm sure that some of these will upset people.
Good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's Spooktacular. That's fine.
I was upset with myself. I just wanted to pull up my original list because I did have to narrow it down from a lot to get down to 10.
Sideshow Go can't see me. That
Sure
seems
they
like
can.
a problem.
That's
This was really hard for me because I'm not
I don't
one
like
to
this.
put.
I don't like
I'm not one to put horror movies in like 1 through 10. So this was actually very
it
difficult
was
for
hard.
me. I don't know if I stand by my numbers, but I did the best I could because I just kind of put what I like, and I was like, I guess this can go here and that can go there, but it was tough.
There are some like left on my list that I didn't include in honorable mention or the top 10 that I absolutely adore. Movies that
Same.
Be Perfect or Else, We Will Try. Weapons clearly isn't number one. I don't think no. I did not.
I almost put it as an honorable mention just to be that guy, but I didn't.
It would have been. I mean, listen.
Wait, well, I expected it to be on one of your lists somewhere. Quite honestly, like I really did. No one's actually
for
had
the
a
year,
discussion with me.
Yeah, for the year for sure, but not
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't think I have anything that was like super. Well, I mean, there's a lot of recent stuff, but yeah, nothing this year was on even my rough list. Ooh, Good Boy. I want to see.
Oh, I did. I think it's a this year one is like number 1 for me, but it's because I was so surprised by it, and I was just very like not expecting to enjoy it so much. So my tiering is a little bit different. Like I haven't seen Good Boy. I know you did.
Good Boy is pretty good, but it's very emotional, especially for your dog.
It's rough.
Ooh, I am.
Oh yeah. I very much am.
Proceed with caution, but it is a very, very well made movie.
Laura says that she enjoyed it.
It's
Want to
good.
see Good Boy? Yep. Yeah, I got to check that one out. But we could dive right into this pile of horror. Who's doing the thing? Oh, weapons number 1. Are we right? Is that what you're? Is it this one? Is it this, Jesse? Is this?
Yes. Just that has just been it's fine. It's fine. I expected to come in tonight and have to deal with this, so I already prepared myself. So
to be expected. Well, as I said, we made top 10 lists, but then after we made the top 10 list, I was so annoyed with so many of the movies that I had left out. I politely asked Mike if we could add some honorable mentions. So we're going to start with our honorable mention piles. Starting with
we're starting there. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to start with the honorable mentions. Set the stage here. My honorable mentions.
Nice.
Psycho Gorman. I so badly wanted it in the top 10.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not.
I'm surprised too.
I could not justify it as a top 10 horror movie. But I really wanted to. I went back and forth for a while.
No, I feel that. I really wanted to put Bad Milo somewhere, but same thing. It didn't, because to me that's the thing. Like, is it horror? Like, yes, it's gory, but to me, it's honestly it's a comedy. So it
Yeah.
didn't make a list, but that is
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. But I'm so happy to see Psycho Gorman on your list.
Yeah.
This is
To me,
these
it's
are
so
great
much.
mentions.
It's not quite a horror movie. It's a little bit different. It's a little
Mhm.
bit of a lot of things. It's not solely horror.
Yeah.
The
Insanity
Mist.
wins. Yes, it
The
is.
Mist, I absolutely love. I love, love, love,
Oh,
love,
that's
love
such a good movie.
that movie. Beautifully directed, wonderfully acted. Love the twist at the end.
Yeah.
But it
Yep.
I went
just,
back and forth on that one too.
yeah, that was like floating right at number 10 for me,
Yeah.
and it
The
just
ending
got me.
breaks your heart every
Mhm.
time. Even even when
Mhm.
you know it's coming, it just kills you every time. That's an incredible film. Very
Yeah,
good choice.
yeah. And then if you have never seen The Autopsy of Jane
Oh, that's a good
Doe,
one.
Great
highly,
movie.
highly recommend.
Oh yes, this is a
Oh,
good one.
yeah.
Great little like hidden gem kind of
Yeah.
sleeper in the horror genre. It's got what's his name? Han Solo is in it. And it's just very surprising. It keeps giving you more and more, and boy, it's another one that
Yeah.
it does not end where you are expecting it to end, and it doesn't necessarily go where you're expecting it to go.
Yeah.
Definitely
Fantastic.
worth the watch.
Fantastic movie. We watched this not too long ago. I hadn't seen it, and I was very pleasantly surprised. Really, really well done film.
It's one that I revisit pretty regularly, just because it's very good. Yes, the younger one, Emil. What's it, Emil Hirsch? I don't know. I'm gonna butcher names.
Oh,
Terrible
okay.
at names.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That one. That one.
I was like, I don't remember Harrison Ford in this.
Not
What did
Harrison
was that
Ford.
a bathroom break?
They. Oh, everyone forgets Solo, a Star Wars story. Come on,
Uh,
it's supposed to start a whole
well, when
thing.
you say Han Solo, I immediate Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, like, no, I like to refer to him just as Harrison or just as Han Solo, and we still figure that one out.
Like,
But now let's see Jesse's honorable mentions. Okay,
right.
go ahead.
So this
Explain yourself.
I was talking to Rob about this the other day. I personally I love exorcism films and possession films. The reason behind that being the most terrifying thing to me in life is to not be in control. So the idea of being
Mhm.
possessed and being not in control is absolutely terrifying. Now, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, I like Jennifer Carpenter's performance in this film
So
is
good.
amazing. She is incredible in this movie. And it's, you know, it's a bit of a courtroom drama slash like, you know, possession horror movie. But to me, it's kind of a little hidden gem because it's from the first time I saw it, like I was like, this is incredible. And if you aren't familiar with Jennifer Carpenter, Deb from Dexter,
Yeah.
but phenomenal
This is actually where I
performance.
know her from because I didn't watch Dexter initially. I knew her from
Oh,
this.
It's
Yeah.
same. I
Yeah.
this is yes,
Yeah.
this was my introduction to her, and when I watched Dexter, I was like, "Crap, where do I know her from?" And
Yeah.
then I had to,
Same.
like, look her up, and I was like, "Oh, that was her." Um,
I think she's much better in this than Dexter. Like she does a
sh
fabulous job.
sh yeah,
Yeah.
she's phenomenal in this role. Like, her facial expressions are haunting and creepy and just so yeah, love this movie. Where is one that I found recently. I really like this one because it's a different I had to throw a werewolf movie in here. This is a very different interpretation of a werewolf. It's a more humanized looking werewolf. And I thought it was very well done. I really liked how they did the makeup with the werewolf. And it had a very eerie, creepy feeling to it. So one that not a lot of people are super familiar with, but really enjoyed it. And The Ritual, which I just recently discovered. Fantastic movie.
That's a very
Loved,
good movie.
yeah, the creature design.
Yeah.
That's what got me. I was researching things I hadn't seen, and I saw a photo of the creature design and I was like, well, that is epic. So yeah, really haunting, very creepy, very
Yeah.
eerie. Great movie. So those are my three honorable mentions.
Very nice. Yeah, the Ritual surprised me too with how much I enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect going in, and I was
I didn't either.
very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Good choices. Now let's see what Aaron brought to the honorable mention party.
All right. Okay. House.
Great.
This is a very, very weird movie. It's not one a lot of people probably even know. It's a old Japanese movie about this haunted house that pretty much just eats the people that live in the house. Literally, it's weird. It's got some really cool old school effects. It's like a fever dream. It's
It's a good one.
That is a wild.
It's one of those
choice.
you watch and you question, what did I just watch?
I was introduced to this
Yeah.
in high school by like a best friend of mine. And I had no idea what I was
The
getting
piano
into.
eating scene, definitely. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it was totally my jam. This is a great pick. This is a
yeah.
fantastic pick.
The Witch. I love folk horror.
Yep.
I love like witch horror, and you know this was like the first Robert Eggers movie,
Ooh.
and his style that just speaks to me.
Yep.
And I will watch everything he ever makes, and this movie gets you right from the beginning. That opening, I still
beautifully
Rich.
shot too.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
stunning cinematography.
And I
Fantastic
will
film.
forever be afraid of goats now because of this movie. I didn't used to be afraid of goats. I don't like goats now.
Yeah, hey, yeah, keep
Oh,
an eye on
That's,
those
that's
things.
his fault.
Keep an eye on those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great movie. Like I told you before the stream, this was almost in my pick as well. I switched it out last minute because I wanted to do a little bit of werewolf representation.
Yeah.
But I'm right there with you. Love this film. It's hauntingly beautiful, which is a term that I use quite often, but I think that very much sums up The Witch. It's a fantastic movie.
And Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. I'm a big Twin Peaks fan. A lot of people don't consider that horror, but it's absolutely got some psychological horror elements. And this movie especially has a lot of surreal stuff with visions and, you know, alternate reality type feeling stuff. And it's just one of those, it's just so weird. And I like a good weird movie.
I don't know if I've seen this.
Don't say.
Obviously I like a weird movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a sequel to the series and a prequel at the same time.
That feels like the most Twin Peaks thing you could have said.
You get a little bit of stuff before the show, and you get stuff that happens after the show. I love David Lynch, and you know I tried to watch this with my wife.
Course.
She lasted 15 minutes and said, "I'm out. I can't get into this." So it's one I watch by myself.
I thank you for putting this on the list. I have not seen this, so this is one that I would love to check out. So I'm stoked that. Yeah, absolutely.
I do have just a quick follow up to that. Is your wife a horror fan then?
She is not.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. No, not at all. She tolerates some like the slasher stuff, like Scream and things of that nature. But if it's weird, she's out.
All right. Well, so those are our honorable mentions. Let's jump into our top 10s. We are starting with number 10. This is going to be everybody's top 10 picks. Oh boy. Ugh.
And
I'm looking at my list now and I'm still like,
I know, me too, Rob. It's fine. We have to just go with it. We have to go with it at this point. It's too late.
All right, yeah. Yep. I don't want no judgment here. If you go ahead, throw judgment. I don't care.
Dude, Rob, look at my pick. They're gonna judge. And I can put this on early. Thanks to Aaron, because this is also in my list.
There you go.
Thank you, Aaron.
My top 10 pick is of course a more modern film. It Follows. I love the cinematography in this movie. We did a Sideshow Cinema on this movie. I think it is one of the most beautiful modern horrors.
Agreed.
I found the story haunting. Genuinely, there's some moments of genuine terror in this that is left up to you to find. If you like Haunting of Hill House, you know, a big thing was finding the ghosts in the background. Boy, does this have that in it, where you sometimes you know this demands you rewatch it because you'll spot the being at different times that you might not have noticed. And I found myself looking in the background so much, just in dread.
Yes, absolutely.
Love that movie.
Very nice. No, I agree. It's a fantastic film. That was a very fun show that we did on it, because that was actually, I believe that was my first watch of It Follows, and you spoke very highly of it and did not disappoint. It's fantastic film. Good pick.
Yep, slowly builds tension.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
this one,
absolutely.
and it keeps ramping up and
Yeah.
ramping up. And there
Yeah.
are some just like disturbing shots. The naked guy
Yes.
on the roof.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
Oof.
I the way at one point when it just smashes the window and just like throws itself in clumsily, I'm like, oh boy.
Yes.
God.
No, I love it. No,
Yeah.
it's a great pick. Absolutely. So for me,
Thank
for
you.
my list, I like a lot of franchises. Like there's a lot of franchises that I really adore. So going into making this list, I kind of picked the ones that really stood out to me. We did a whole Chucky rewatch last spooky season. And I mean, starting from the beginning to the entire show. And for
That's
me,
awesome.
when you land on Bride of Chucky, it is such an intensely different, ridiculous tone
Yeah.
that
It,
is so different than the previous films. And then you get Jennifer Tilly, who comes in, who just steals the show as Tiffany.
she does.
She is hilarious. So it's very much a comedic horror, but it is campy, it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love that Jennifer Tilly makes fun of herself in it, so it's just for me a fun movie. It's not necessarily like a number one horror pick, but it's very like the Chucky franchise is very strong on my top 10 list. So I went ahead and went with one of my favorites, which is Bride of Chucky
Yeah.
with the amazing Jennifer Tilly and Brad Dourif, and just love, love, love Chucky so much. So
John Ritter.
had to represent. Oh, John Ritter.
John
He's
Ritter.
so good in it too.
He's so good in this. What little bit he's in it.
Oh, he's so good. He's so ridiculous.
Nice choice. Nice choice. And Aaron.
All right. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did this?
Yeah.
I just want to see. Did it make my? Is it on my? Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
It's on mine. I don't remember
I
where.
kept going back and forth where I wanted to put it. I knew it had to be on here because
Yep.
when I was little, my mom watched this movie and sent me to bed and told me, you can't watch this, you have to go to bed. You tell a little kid they can't watch something, they're going to try to watch it. So I sneak in about the time Freddy's doing his business and going to town on someone in the most awful way in the movie, and it stuck in my brain. He was my boogeyman. I had legit nightmares about him until I was like 12.
Yes.
I could watch all kinds of
So,
scary
yeah.
stuff. I could not watch Freddy. And I finally conquered that about 12 or 13 and watched all the movies, and I ended up loving them. So out of respect
Yeah.
for my boogeyman, I had to put him on here. And, you know,
I
watching it
respect
now,
that.
the effects, the music, Robert Englund, I mean, it's so good.
Robert Englund
Yes.
is a treasure for his Freddy portrayals, and yeah, the
He
score on
is
this
so
was
sweet too.
really
He's a very
good.
sweet man. Yeah, and for me, Nightmare is a little bit higher. Same type of story though, Aaron. Nightmare on Elm Street is, I think, kind of how I was introduced to horror, but it was not at all in a nice way. It was my cousin who was babysitting me wanted to try to freak me out while my parents were away, so he put this on. And I was very disturbed at first, but then that's kind of, I feel like, where the seed was planted.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I like this.
You know, it
Jack.
was funny. I got a glimpse of him and saw that. I had no idea he did it in people's dreams. You know, I didn't know that was the plot. I was like 5. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So the fact that he haunted my nightmares, and then I later found out that's what he does.
It's exactly the purpose.
Like, perfect.
Yeah, growing up, that I was more afraid of. I'm a Jason fan. I love Friday the 13th, but that goes back to my childhood because I felt like that was a character that I was safe around. Oddly, because I wasn't a horny teen. I wasn't doing drugs at camp.
So you were good.
Well, he doesn't kill little kids.
Exactly. So I felt safe with Jason. So I grew such an attachment and affection for that franchise. Whereas like Nightmare on Elm Street, like terrified me because I'm like, man, he doesn't care. He'll kill kids. He famously has killed children. It's one of his things.
Yeah. No, it's Yeah, no, I'm glad to see it on the list, definitely. I don't remember I
Yeah.
can't even remember where it is on mine. It's up there a little ways because I have always I love Freddy Krueger because I
Okay.
love the concept of, again, things like horror films for me are things that really would scare me, and for me, you're not in control of your dreams either, so that's terrifying. So for me, he's a fantastic villain.
So
Very nice.
Jack Bauer in the comments, when I was 10, my babysitter made me watch The Omen. That person should not be babysitting.
Oh no, no.
The Omen. Nice.
I would check
No.
references.
No. Bry
Oh,
Guy Nightmare
no.
3 is the GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one.
It's a solid franchise. That's one of those ones I've said, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is kind of like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nightmare on Elm Street
Yes.
is way more consistent. I would
Pretty
say
I
more.
think
solid.
so.
Yeah.
I would say even more consistent than Friday the 13th. There's some real,
I would agree,
some real stickers
and
in
that's
that
my
franchise.
favorite. And I would
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
all right, let's see what everyone's number nines
I don't even
were.
remember. Ah, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Uh,
Aaron. Very
I
nice.
I was worried. I was worried that this one might get me flack for being in my top 10, so I wanted to put context to it.
No.
Blair Witch Project established an entire genre of
Mhm.
film.
Mhm.
If you are too young to remember when this came out in theaters, you will never experience a movie like this. This is like the first viral marketing campaign. The actors were kept away from publicity and promotion. There were websites set up that had missing people. It was all set
Yep.
up as a documentary. There was nothing saying that any of this was a movie. It was completely set up as a documentary.
Yes.
And it established the found footage genre. Seeing this in theaters for the first time, having no idea what we were going into,
Yeah.
absolutely terrifying. And I had a Jeep Wrangler at the time. And as we were driving home, we were going through wooded areas and I had the top down because it came out in the summer. So you're just wide open. And I was like, this now feels creepy to me. Like
Yes.
being in a wooded
Yeah.
area exposed like
Yep.
this feels so creepy to me.
As someone who lived in a wooded area, I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in
Yep.
the country in the woods. Yeah, it's terrified me.
Yeah, it was I just for like the historical context, I had to give it respect and put it up there in my
Yeah.
top 10.
That's a good pick.
No, I love that because I mean, this makes sense to me. You love found footage films. Like that's one of your biggest like horror loves. And I feel like that same reason you put Blair Witch, I put The Exorcist. I love possession movies. I think they are terrifying. Um Now a lot of these, like, does The Exorcist scare me? No, but I have such a respect for the time. Like, when it came out, it was absolutely
Yeah.
horrifying. I mean, it terrified people, and it also kind of started this whole different genre of film that for me are some of the creepiest, when it comes to horror films. And Linda Blair's performance in it is, I mean, it is a creepy movie. It's a slow movie. Like, I remember we
Yeah.
also did a
Yeah.
Sideshow cinema on this, and
Mhm.
yes, it's slow, but those moments, this the performance, the effects, like everything that came out of this movie, I have such a high respect for. Um, so it had to be on my list. Absolutely had to be on there.
Yeah, it is. That was the first time that I really appreciated because The Exorcist was never high on my horror list.
Yeah,
I'm all
absolutely.
way too slow and plotting for my taste.
Yeah,
But when
I get that.
when we did the watch for cinema and I sat down and just tried to like figure out what's going on and really look and pay attention more with like kind of a slightly more critical eye, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. It is a very slow and it's a long movie, but
Hmm.
the
Yes.
payoffs are worth the effort
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to it'll always be in my top 10 somewhere, just because it is one of my favorite genres.
Mhm.
And Aaron, I can't tell you how much I love your pick that you
Yeah.
put. This is my
Yeah.
favorite of the Universal monster movies is
It's
Creature.
mine also. I love the creature effects, the suit, the story. I mean, I love everything about this movie. The music, the setting, which is very different from every other Universal horror movie. They're usually dark and gothic, and here you're in a jungle, and it
Like
captured
on a
my
cruise.
imagination at a young age. Yeah.
It's one of those horrors that, like, even though it's a black and white movie, it's very bright for a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of stuff happening in broad daylight and whatnot, and that's always a bit jarring in the horror genre.
Yeah, no, this is we did a rewatch of all the Universals last year. We watched a lot of movies last year. I'm really behind this year, but I love the Wolfman. Wolfman is might be lowest on my list, even though I love the character so much.
Yeah.
The creature design from Creature from the Black Lagoon is so beautiful.
Yeah.
The suit, the special effects, and like you pointed out, the fact that it is during the day and it's so eerie. Like, it's not at night. It's not creeping in the shadows. It is right there, lurking underneath.
Yep. I like Crystal said, required viewing at my house. We always have owned a copy in some form or another. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming, Crystal.
Respect.
Thank you, Mike. The River Monster. The River Monster returns. Exactly. All right, let's see what our number 8s were.
There's Nightmare.
There's Nightmare. Oh, look, it's
there's It Follows.
Mike predicted this. He's like, you guys are gonna be all over each other's lists.
Yeah.
I went with another more modern choice with His House. If you have not seen His House, oh boy,
I haven't actually.
Good. It's
That's
so
good.
It's about a refugee couple coming from Sudan to England, and they're being put in temporary housing. That is it haunted or are they haunted? It shows the two different ways that refugees can react in new environments, where one is just trying to embrace the new culture, the other one wants to kind of respect their heritage, and all of the conflicts that arise within the house, and then represented through this whole haunting. They're told, like, they can't complain about it because then they'll lose their housing status. So it is so beautifully done. There's ripe with metaphors, genuinely creepy, like genuinely creepy.
I have not seen it, so another one for me to check out.
And I'm not a big fan of Netflix horror movies. A lot of them are misses for me, but this one was really good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. Thank you guys.
Very well done.
Well, I already kind of explained the show will go faster this way, basically. So I already explained mine. I knew it was on there somewhere, so there it is. Nightmare on Elm Street, number 8.
And It Follows. Pretty much everything Rob said.
I'm surprised. I'm happily surprised to see it a little higher on your list than mine, because I do think it deserves all of the respect that it can get.
It Follows fantastic film. So no, this is great. I like this. This is working out perfect.
Let's see what number 7 brings. If we repeated any there. Oh no! Oh, Jesse! Oh, and Aaron. Okay, number 7's coming in strong for me, at least.
Yeah.
I went with Let the Right One In. This is the original version, not the US remake. Which, no shade to that one, but I mean, Let the Right One In. It's not as good. Is
way better.
The better movie.
Yes.
It is just this. It's gothic without being overly gothic. I want to say the vibe is gothic, but not the visuals. It's just this kind of haunting, almost friendship love story between two kids that seem to be in their early teens, always meeting up at night. It has one of my favorite scenes in all of horror, the pool scene. They tried to replicate it for the American version. It was not the same.
It's not as good.
No,
the original is just better. Haven't seen this. definitely check this out. It is a little incognito vampire movie done
Yes.
beautifully. I want to say this is Swedish. It's a Swedish
yeah.
film.
Yep.
Just a really nice slow burn. No jump scares. Just all vibes. Just all vibes with this one. Definitely worth
I'm
it.
really happy to see this one on the list. This is a great movie. This is one I
Yeah.
thought about putting somewhere on mine, but it just
It was
there's too many movies.
on mine. So I guess
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not, because we didn't need a top 10. We were all the same.
Yeah.
Just
No,
order.
yeah.
So
No, I love that. No, that's a great pick. Great pick, Rob. I for number 7, I went with The Descent, just because to me it is, oh God, it's so creepy. Like, it's claustrophobic. It makes you
Sounds good.
panic. It's
Mhm.
just, it's well acted. There's some scenes in it that just kind of make you want to go take a shower, and you're like,
yes,
like, get it off of me.
absolutely.
Like, it's just very it's very uncomfortable. But it's done really, really well.
Yeah.
I love The Descent. Second one, not so much, but first
No,
one,
the
fantastic.
second one totally undoes what made the
Oh,
first one, the ending, so great, without
yes,
spoiling it for anybody that hasn't seen it. But
it
see this
totally
movie; it's
did.
good.
Just
Yeah,
see the
dude.
first one though. Don't bother with the second one.
Yeah, don't bother with the sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
if you're at all
definitely.
claustrophobic,
Yeah, it'll trigger if you have claustrophobia at all.
Yeah.
If you find like the cave diving or spelunking scary like death stories, like really
It's
creepy.
scarier than the creatures.
It's-
I
yes,
mean,
yes,
you're already
yeah,
terrified before the monsters even show up.
yeah,
yeah. You
It's
find
good.
yourself like holding your breath. At least I did, where you kind of
Mhm.
tense up and you like forget to breathe because the characters are in these confined spaces.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
just
really
rewatched it
well
last
done.
week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice. I haven't watched it yet this
yeah,
year. It's usually a yearly watch for us.
yeah.
So great
And also
movie.
almost entire female cast, right? Or is it an entire
Yes.
female cast?
The
Yeah,
main
There
characters, yeah.
briefly at the beginning.
yeah,
There's
Hmm.
someone who's not female.
and that's it.
Hmm.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
But it's really good. And Aaron, love, 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 love your pick.
yeah.
That is a solid pick.
I actually rewatched. I watch this every few years. I actually rewatched this today, like this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
So it's fresh on
Nice.
my mind, and
Beautiful.
wow, it's for
I
anyone that doesn't know, this movie is set up like a romance. Like it starts out, it's like a rom-com or like a romance drama.
Yeah.
It very quickly descends into something that is not that at all. It's very unsettling.
I
It-
It is.
I only just recently watched this because I kept hearing people talk about,
yeah,
the audition, and it was always floating around as something that I should check out. So I want to say
Mhm.
like 3 weeks ago or so, I finally put it on and gave it a watch through.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
and it
nice.
for a lot of the movie, it builds tension. It's like, this guy's a widower. He wants to meet a woman. He comes up with this scheme to fake this audition for this movie, and that's kind of like it's like a Harry meets Sally type, Sleepless in Seattle, that totally becomes something else in
Yeah.
Seattle. Yeah,
And they really do just give you just like little hints. It just keep
yeah,
dropping just slight, like
and
something's a little off, and what it builds to is just
it has one of the best jump scares. Anyone that's seen it knows the jump scare. It has one of the best jump scares I've seen in quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
A great pick.
It is creepy.
I'm
That
gonna
is
need to.
creepy.
It's been a little bit since I've watched it. I'm gonna give it a rewatch sometime this week because it's been a while. I remember loving it. It's been a little bit since I watched it. It's a great pick.
Very nice pick. I'm worried. Okay, we're gonna go into number sixes now. I don't want. I feel like I might get a little heat for my six.
Oh, dude,
But I'm
Rob,
gonna
don't.
stand by. I'm gonna stand
I've
by.
got some. Love it. Oh, Aaron,
2000,
I twinned again, but mine's higher.
2004's Dawn of the Dead. I needed a zombie movie represented in my
Yeah,
top
for
10 list,
sure.
and I was so torn between the original Night of the Living Dead because it holds a special place in my heart. My great aunt gave me a VHS copy when we were driving down to Florida. My grandparents had a conversion van. I watched the original Night of the Dead as we drove to Florida. Watched it over and over and over again. Fell in love with that movie. But that being said, I've rewatched it recently, and while it is still good, Dawn of the Dead 2004. I give Zack Snyder flack pretty regularly.
This
on
is his
this.
best movie.
I hard agree. This is his
Best
best
movie.
That first 15 minutes makes the movie for me. That is it. That was all I needed, was those first 15 minutes of suburbia run amok with zombies who were just flat out running at you, smashing through everything in their way. I was in love with this movie. Me and my friend saw it in the theaters, and we could not get enough of this. So
his bag of tricks works well with this movie. It's very well done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and it has a very interesting pace to it too, because you really do. There is a good 20-30 minute lull in this movie where there's just like, we're just hanging out in the mall, man.
Which is kind of like how the original is too. So
yeah,
maybe that's why he did that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No,
So
it's a solid pick.
I'm glad to hear that, because I was a little nervous. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I should. Dawn of the Dead is my zombie representation, but I had to go
love
with my
that.
gut. I had to go with my gut on that one.
I had a similar. So I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre as a whole. Again, the franchise, as Rob said, though, it's very roller coastery. They are not all good by any means. So I went with the original. I just did a rewatch of the remake with Jessica Biel, which I do really enjoy that.
I really like that one.
It's a solid remake. I almost put that one in this one's place, but I wanted to pay homage to the original, because I love Bubba so much. I love the weird Sawyer family. I love this genre of film. So I went, is the original Texas Chainsaw different from the Jessica Biel one? Yes, in my opinion, they're different. Another reason I went with the original, I feel like Bubba is way creepier in the original, which I appreciate. In the remake, I feel like he's a little less creepy. But I had to put some Texas Chainsaw in here since it is one of my favorites.
I would also say I would agree. I think that Jessica Biel is the second best in that franchise.
Agreed.
It's right. It's getting right there. It's coming up against it.
I almost put that one in this one's place. I almost did, but I love the Leatherface design in the original more. He's creepier. I actually like the story in the remake more. It just moves better. Like it's just,
I agree,
better pacing.
Yeah.
But went with the OG because
good call.
That grimy feel of the OG, it's hard to beat.
It is. Again, it makes you want to shower. You're like, I don't. Bleh.
You feel dirty after watching that first one the first time.
You really do.
What did I watch?
I
do. Go clean up.
Agreed. Oh, Aaron. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wes Craven's on my list twice. He's not the only one that's on the director on here twice.
Beautiful. Me too.
I love this movie. I love this franchise. I unapologetically love every movie in this franchise.
Same.
It's clever. It's fun. I like how it turns the rules of horror movies on their head. Has fun with them. I like that whole meta humor type approach to this.
And I think that you can credit Scream with the horror revival.
Yeah, absolutely.
Horror was getting a little stagnant at the time. People weren't really going out to see it, and Scream again flipping that whole kind of genre and having that meta narrative coming through. Really, it created a whole bunch of new horror fans and re-energized the horror fan base as well. So it does deserve
these movies. My wife will watch with me.
That makes
sense. Nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah, a Scream. Oh man, I think the Scream franchise was the first horror franchise I was obsessed with. I was in middle school, and I just remember absolutely falling in love with Scream, and I made my mom buy me t-shirts, and I was wearing Scream shirts to school, and then I got in trouble because they weren't appropriate. and I was just completely head over heels for this movie. I watched it so much. The opening scene with the boyfriend was like so shocking that first time you see it.
Talking about like misdirects, like Drew Barrymore is on the cover of this.
On the cover, she's the main.
Yep.
Yep.
She's on the cover of this. She was like one of the big featured players, like Scream.
Yeah,
Drew
she was doing the
Barrymore.
interviews for it, everything.
Mhm.
I remember. I was like, "Oh, Drew Barrymore, sweet. I love her." I'm like, wow.
Yep. Like, ooh, okay, fine.
But yeah, this is you'll
The
see this
trailer was
again.
supposed to
It
be
might be
her.
next. It
I
might
see
be
someone
next on my
says
list.
Scream 1. Scream 1 is legendary.
Yes.
Opening sequence is classic. Adriana,
Yeah,
yeah,
when
the
you
trailer was mostly her. It was.
It was. It was pretty much the opening scene.
They pulled that
Yeah.
carpet out
First
from
trailer
all
was
of
the
us.
opening scene.
they
It's
did.
Pretty
like,
much.
They did.
it's like take that. All right, our fives. Here we come. We're in the top
Scream
half now.
thingy. Let me see. Oh no,
No.
I
Oh,
okay.
but
There's high tension
there's
for
the
everyone
Descent coming
talking
Rob,
about it.
up.
I'm
Oh,
so
and there's
glad
the
this is on
descent.
here.
I went with Doctor Sleep.
Beautiful.
I don't care what anyone
Rejection,
says.
yes.
This is a better movie than The Shining. This is a
100%.
better movie than The Shining.
100% agreed.
It
I
is.
almost put it in my top 10.
It is
It's a
amazing.
fantastic movie. Yep.
I see blasphemy. Yeah, I know. That's not what traditional horror fans want to hear.
No.
But in my opinion, it's the
Sometimes that
better
happens.
movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think this is one of Flanagan's best, in my opinion. Ewan McGregor is perfect as the grown-up Danny Torrance. Rebecca Ferguson is Rose the Hat.
Oh, so good.
Amazing. Amazing. This has one of the most disturbing scenes in all of horror, in my opinion. The
Agreed.
baseball player is just
Baseball boy.
Baseball boy is
Yeah.
dark. It's dark in a way that most horrors shy away from.
Obi-Wan?
Um,
Yes, Obi-Wan. Yes.
yeah, Obi-Wan, the baseball kid. Yeah, confirm my decision not to watch it, Adriana. No, Adriana, you would not be into seeing this.
Oh
No.
no.
Not at
No.
Don't
all.
watch
No,
don't
do
watch
it.
it.
Don't
Any
do
of
it.
these, Adriana. Don't watch any of these.
No. But I was in love with this movie the first time I saw it. I wanted more of the universe. I wanted a sequel to this. I wanted to find out what's her name, Abra. I wanted to see more Abra. I wanted to see where her story was going to go after this.
Yeah, I did too.
There's almost, yes, it's a horror, but there's almost like a superhero aspect to this movie as well that they
Yeah.
start to
Oh
get
yeah.
into. Love it so much.
Nice pick.
And-
I'm not surprised at all to see this. I watched this because I knew I hadn't seen it. And then I knew Rob was a huge fan of it. We talked about it. I don't know how long ago that was,
And
but I watched it.
I think
Fantastic film.
Flanagan did a great job of paying homage to The Shining, but also acknowledging Stephen King's book in a way that I had mad respect for, because the original movie does not really acknowledge the book at all.
No, and even that was, that was the whole big thing. What King and Kubrick famously butted heads about The Shining. King was publicly critical of it. For not being like his book and all that. And that is, people say that's kind of why now you see King promote his movies so much, because he felt bad, after years, and how well The Shining was received, that he just backs all of his properties with his full throat and lets the directors kind of make their choices. And that was supposedly all stems from his experience with Kubrick and The Shining, because originally he did not like that movie.
Not at all.
Very nice. Nice pick, Rob. Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, I was excited to see people calling out High Tension in the chat. I've talked about this movie several times. I've been a fan of this movie since the first time I saw it so many years ago, well over a decade. And I have I've recommended this movie to many people. Then lots of people go, "What the F, Jesse? What's wrong with you?" Why would you suggest for me to watch this? But the first, it's a French horror film, and the first time you watch it, they do such a great job at you not knowing what the ending is going to be. So every time, you know, a lot of the time with things you can see things coming. And just for me, I was just wildly impressed with, like, I did not see it coming, and I loved how it was filmed. This is one of my all-time, this will always be on my top 10 list. This will be on my top 5 list because it's one
Yeah,
of my all-time
my
favorite
top
horror
5 is
films.
unchanged, so I get you.
Very nice.
It,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, High Tension.
Love
That's
this
another one
movie.
too. Like if you're interested in seeing this, go in as blind as possible.
Yes,
And
Yeah, don't
absolutely.
read about it,
you know,
don't look anything up, just go in completely blind, and it takes you on a wild ride, and it's done
sure
very
does.
well,
It sure does.
and,
Hmm.
you know, it's dark, but it is really well done. So this will always be, very, very high on my list.
Very nice, very nice. And then Aaron bringing the
Gory,
Descent back
yes,
out. I'm
very.
disappointed that I didn't add the Descent because I do love this movie as well. So now I feel left out.
Yeah, it's been a top fiver for me. I guess it's been 20 years. It came out 20 years ago. I saw it in
Has it
theaters.
been
That
20
it's
years?
been 20
Gee.
years. Came out in 2005. I saw it in theaters, and I knew right then. I was like, "This is going to be an all-time favorite for me," because I just walked out of that theater just blown away by how
Mm.
scared it made me. It takes a lot to scare me in a movie. This one
Yes.
scared me.
Yep.
It will do that. And it didn't make my list, but if you're out there and you are a fan of the Descent and you're looking for something kind of similar, As Above, So Below, um,
Yes,
Ooh,
yes,
kind
that's
of kind
good.
of
yes.
kind of plays with that
Yes.
Yeah,
claustrophobia a little bit.
Yep.
Totally different story, but kind of plays with some of the
yeah.
same toys that the Descent used, and definitely
Oh,
worth the watch.
I do want to ask because I see a comment saying no Saw movies yet. I actually, those were some, I love the Saw movies. I like some more than others, but are you guys fans of any of the Saw movies? Like,
Mm.
I love them because of the, I love all the mechanisms,
Yeah,
all of the little
the gore
traps.
Yeah,
factor and all that, the Rube Goldberg
Well,
of it all.
yeah. Yeah, and that there's, like, a lesson to be learned and,
yeah,
like, all of the intricate little machines that you have to try to maneuver, but I do love the Saw films. They didn't make the
yeah.
list because I
I,
couldn't pick which one I
yeah.
necessarily liked best,
I
but
I
are you
like how
fans?
they're like the whole series as a whole is like one giant Rube Goldberg machine because they all connect, and I
Yes.
respect that. Some of them I like more than others, but I respect the series as a whole because they tell a one long story and they all connect in ways.
Yeah, and
And
that's
they didn't make my top 10, but they are favorites.
yeah. They didn't make it into mine either. I do enjoy them. Not so, I'm not a huge into the the torture, the gore side so much. But the early ones I enjoyed, and then the new one of the newer ones, what Spiral with Chris Rock.
Mhm.
I enjoyed that. I didn't know what to expect, and I
That was
enjoyed
good.
that one
Yeah.
as well. So it didn't make mine either, unfortunately.
I wanted
Uh,
to ask because I wanted it al they almost made mine for whoever asked about the Saw
mhm,
movies, almost made my list. I just couldn't decide which direction to go because there's a couple of them I definitely prefer, but I
yeah.
very much enjoy them.
Yeah, Final Destination, very similar. Yet also that
Oh,
it's
yes. Very
Yeah, I love all
oh,
those movies, but they're
not
just
on
not on here.
not on
yeah.
mine
It
either.
was hard, y'all. It was hard.
It
It
was very
it
difficult.
I
was
watch
It
a
was
lot of horror. It was hard.
it's hard.
it was
Um,
so difficult.
Even looking at the ones that didn't get an honorable mention here, I'm like, God, these are movies that I consider some of my favorite movies of all
I
time.
Yeah.
So it
I
was hard to
know.
narrow these down.
It was very tricky.
But now
Yeah.
we're in the top four. This was when it really started getting hard for me.
This yeah, this was really
Uh,
difficult.
so let's see how everyone did with this. Oh, there's Scream.
There's
Uh,
Scream.
there's Scream. Um,
Yep.
I went with Candyman, the original Candyman. Tony
Yes.
Todd is just, you can't touch him as Candyman. He is perfect in that role. Virginia Madison does an amazing job. The
Yes.
story
Yes.
is pitch perfect. This is genuinely terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Um, this was one that the first time I watched it, I was down visiting my cousins in North Carolina. And after we watched this movie, I think I said this during Sideshow Cinema, we for the rest of the summer, we wouldn't pee alone. You would always have to have
Oh
someone.
yeah.
Yeah,
You'd have to
Yeah.
have
it
someone
freaked me
outside the
out.
bathroom door
Yeah.
listening the whole time, because you are
Yep.
not going to do that by yourself after watching this movie. Yeah, the like Bloody Mary to me when I was growing up was always such a
Mhm.
scary idea. So when this movie came out, man, it hit me so hard.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were all daring people to do Candyman in the mirror at school.
It's like,
Same.
no.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, thank you. No, I'm good. I don't like
Yeah.
bees.
Like no, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
No, this was one of the ones that I wanted on my list. I just didn't know
Yeah,
like
same.
where I didn't know it was hard. This was a very difficult task. This was very difficult. But man, great. And the score too. I love the music in Candyman. It is
So much organ.
creepy
Even
and
though I know I couldn't
beautiful.
recognize any of these the other day, but I like the organ and just that
I can't.
real almost like church-like foundation for the score is
Yeah. Yeah,
perfect.
absolutely.
Love it.
Great
Love it.
choice. Great choice. I don't have to explain mine. The reason it's higher is because it was very it kind of like Rob, you were saying how it kind of brought back the
Yeah.
horror genre. Like for me, it rekindled that, oh my God, I because in middle school I don't think I was watching as much horror. And I saw it and I was just like, and that's from Scream on, I've been obsessed with horror. Like I fell in love with it as a kid, but
Yeah.
Scream is what really solidified that I am a huge horror fan. This is like a passion of mine. I love these movies. So Scream will always be in my top 5. Absolutely. That's never gonna change.
That's part of my story too. Like I was a monster kid. I liked all that stuff. I didn't know many people
Yeah.
that did, but when this movie came out, everybody loved it. So I was like, "Oh, you all like horror movies? Let me introduce you to this guy named Jason. You ever heard of Jason? Let's watch some Jason movies."
The gateway drug of horror movies.
Yep.
At that
Oh
time.
yeah. And I remember like none of my friends were allowed to watch this movie. Like they were not
Mine
allowed to
weren't
watch
either.
it. I was like the only kid because my mom she's like whatever. So like I felt like I was so cool because I was the only one to watch this like cinematic masterpiece of a horror film.
Yeah.
But yeah, love Scream so much.
And
Evil Dead 2.
Aaron, Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. This was the first Evil Dead movie I ever saw. I never saw the original until years later. I rented this. I was probably 12, and it was this was the video cover. Just a skull with eyeballs and dead body. I was like, all right, let's see what this is about. I had no idea what I was getting into.
Yep.
And it was just the craziest, coolest, most awesome movie I think I'd seen at that point. Just everything about it just clicked.
Yeah, I had almost the exact same experience where I saw Evil Dead 2 first, and then watched Evil Dead, and then progressed through the series. I think if you watch regularly, you know I could not agree more with Aaron. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. Is Evil Dead 2. It's Sam Raimi firing on all cylinders, despite this being so early in his career. The innovation that they came up with to make this movie with the budgets that they had, it's incredible.
Yeah.
There are things that they developed that they used for years after, and other filmmakers had to steal from Sam Raimi just to, because it just became part of the filmmaking lexicon after Evil Dead 2. So good. Bruce Campbell,
It's
of course.
I'll always
National
be excited
treasure.
for a Sam Raimi movie. I will always be
Same.
excited for a Sam Raimi movie.
Same. Every single time. Tell me he's making anything. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'm so sorry the cat
yes,
scared you, Robert.
The video store did let a 12-year-old rent this. Yes.
Yeah.
I had a cool video store.
I remember renting this with my mom and I, because I've said before, like we used to watch horror movies all the time, B movies, good horror, terrible horror, all of it.
Yeah.
And when we rented this, we were living in a house that was in the woods, And I remember like piles like in the fall when like leaf piles would kind of build up in certain areas, just looking out there and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like
You're
that.
nope, nope,
There's deadites
not
out
gonna
there.
do that.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Well, I can't curse too much and be like really, oh, I can't believe it's that high, because guess what? Number 3. Yeah, it's my Evil Dead news right there.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I love it.
So real close. I love how close that we had those on our lists. Yeah. Same as we just said. I just put a little bit higher because, man, I love this. I love Evil Dead so much.
I had a hard time picking. So obviously, I love art and I love the Terrifier. I had a hard time picking between 1 and 2, because those two are my tops for Terrifier. I did go with 2 because I love the whole Sienna aspect of the second film and what that storyline brings in. The first one is so well done, especially when you research like what the budget was and how small they didn't have much to work with the first film. The second one, their budget kind of exploded, and you can kind of see that happen.
Yeah.
And the third one, it explodes again. But I love the Terrifier films. They are ridiculous and over the top. But the second one is my favorite in the franchise, just because oh, Pat, you were gonna make us.
You can tell with the second
You're gonna
one, they
make
were
the
like,
stream stop.
we don't know where this is gonna go, so we're gonna strike while the iron is hot and just make the craziest, weirdest, goriest, longest slasher movie we can make.
Yes, and some of the scenes make you twitch, and like I am obviously I love gore, I like body horror, I like over the top chaos. And for some reason, Art the Clown cured me of my own personal fear of clowns. I was like, yeah, he's chill. He's just a happy guy doing his job, and he really enjoys his job. Like he's fine.
Yeah, they
He's a
had
happy
him
guy.
running around Universal for Horror Nights.
Yes.
And the amount of kids that loved this clown.
Yes.
It would freak a lot of people out. It made me smile.
He is such and Sydney says art creeps me the hell out. Yes, as the clown, but the actor is the sweetest man. He is just David, I always say his name backwards. David Howard Thornton.
Yeah.
I always flip-flop it. But he is so sweet. I've met him a few times and he is the sweetest guy. As are all of the actors in horror are always the
most of the time they're the nicest people.
Yeah. He's actually from Alabama. I mean, he's not far from where I live. That's where he's from.
That's so cool.
I keep waiting for him to maybe do a local con, but he's not done one yet. I'm hoping soon because I'd like to meet him.
Surprised. Yeah, he is such a sweet guy. Just a really kind man, and I love these movies. I did not think I would. I was talking to Aaron before. I was talking to them before the stream. I never wanted to see these films, but my wife kind of forced me into it, and I was like, "Oh my God, fine." And then I was like, "Okay, I'm so in. I can't believe how in I'm in." And now it's on very high on my list.
Number 3 on your list.
3.
Oh, and I saw a lot of people calling out Aaron's 3 in the chat. You know, that you have to have Alien. Adriana, Alien is the reason why she doesn't like horror.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I do. It was another one I saw at a very early age. Probably 10. I was probably 10 or 11. I think it was on HBO or so. It was on cable. So I don't even remember. A lot of it was cut out, but the chestburster scene was intact. So, and it's one of those. I mean, it's almost has like a vibe of like a haunted house movie meets a slasher movie, but it involves an alien and just the creature effects, the production design. Everything feels so old and lived in. It's not nice and shiny outer space.
Yes.
Yeah. this really kind of showed like that outer space in the future would just be just as kind of just like
Yeah,
it is
well,
now.
it was working class. It was miners in space,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, and you hear them, they're complaining about their pay, about what
Yeah.
they're going to get paid for, and all this. And I think one of the other things that makes Alien especially terrifying is it's smart people who are losing. This is a group of competent, smart
Yeah.
people who cannot get the upper hand, no matter
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
well laid their
That's
plans
scary.
are, and that is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, agreed.
The motion detector, those sounds will be, forever
Mhm.
burned in people's minds.
Oh yeah. It's a classic.
Like you think, especially in there, for a good chunk of the movie, you think like Dallas is the main character.
Yeah.
And then
Crystal
he's
just said
gone.
Dallas is to blame 100%.
Agreed.
Crystal knows what's up.
What did you think of Alien Earth? I loved Alien Earth. I had an
I
absolute
loved
blast with it. Had an absolute
Rob's
blast
a
with it.
big
I love
Alien.
everything Alien. I have
Yeah.
nothing bad to say about any of them. I love the whole series.
Ooh, really?
I love
Okay.
every bit of it. Yeah,
Alright.
I will watch all of it.
I can
Nice.
I can get behind that. I saw someone else said Alien over Aliens.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, I would
Every
have to
day.
go. I would have to agree with that. I love Aliens. Aliens is an amazing movie. It's more
It's
of a
an action
sci-fi
movie.
action movie
It's a
than,
sci-fi action movie.
Yeah.
whereas Alien is just straight
I
horror.
have the same debate with a friend of mine
Mhm.
who loves Aliens. Like, you like Aliens? Like, yeah, because it's a horror movie. I like that aspect of it more than I do the
Mhm.
sci-fi action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just being trapped with one thing that you don't know,
Yeah.
with like barely any weapons, and you're trying to figure it out. They're different movies. JJ Joe asks, yes. The sequel
Very
to
different.
Alien is just they just threw an S at the end.
Alien.
Aliens.
Toss in an S. Yeah.
And that's pretty much how they sold them. How they sold the movie. How they were going to do the title. James Cameron just put an S on it.
Boom.
Yep.
Aliens now. Yeah, they are vastly different movies. Entirely different. I loved how Romulus
Great.
drove. Yeah. Romulus, Alien Blood and Zero Gravity and Romulus. That was one of the best kind of horror games that I've seen in a while. Let's put an S at the end, turn into S money. Absolutely. Great choice. Great
Exactly.
choice with Alien. Obviously, because once again, Aaron is just right in line. I went with number
That's
two.
funny. Oh man.
Number two, Alien. Because all the same reasons. Love that movie.
Amazing. Was that it?
I just I
Okay.
just can say that Alien. I love
Yeah.
the movie. Check.
So
Everything you just said, except bump it up to 2 for me.
that's awesome. So my last two are newer films that
Okay, I'm done.
that got to me basically. So it's always impressive when a movie actually gets me. Because like you, Aaron, very little affects me when it
Yeah.
comes to like a lot of these picks are classics for me. That this movie, When Evil Lurks,
This movie unnerved me as well.
Yes, it was very unnerving. It made me uncomfortable. So obviously it's going very high on my list because I believe it's a Spanish film. I believe it's a Spanish horror film. And I discovered it gosh, I think it was last year, and I think I discussed it. But I remember watching it and just being very uncomfortable. It's very well done. It's beautifully shot. The scenery is gorgeous, but then it's just this absolute it's a possession horror, like it's a demonic type film, which I love. So, but it's very beautiful, but then all of a sudden it just goes very bad
Yes.
and uncomfortable. And it's a ride. So for me, this is very high on my list because it made me very uncomfortable to watch.
And it does this interesting thing that not a lot of horror movies do, is where as the movie goes on, you realize like this isn't necessarily uncommon what's happening. Like they are
Yes.
they kind of know that this can happen, and it's happened before. And if you deal with it wrong, it's very problematic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly. And it has some scenes you just like make you jump. Like
oh
you're like,
yeah,
oh, I did not
Quite a
see that
few.
coming at all. And you are just so I need to rewatch. I need to give this a rewatch. But
Have you seen Terrified? The director's his movie before this.
that
yes,
is on my list to
yeah,
watch.
It's
I
good.
watched
it's
The
good.
Oddity instead the other night. I hadn't seen that one
Oh,
yet. That
I
was
love Oddity.
okay.
Oddity's good.
I
Yeah.
love Oddity.
Yeah,
I love
that was
Oddity.
the
But Terrified, his other movie is very good as
I
well.
okay. I will watch that. I'll try to watch that this week because it's on my list. But I haven't watched it yet, so thank you.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one too.
But yeah, love this one. Great pick, Aaron. Freaking classic. Another one that didn't
Yeah, I mean, it's
make my
one.
list.
It's I don't know what seventh movie that hasn't already been said. I mean, it's wonderfully acted. It, the paranoia. To me, the paranoia of the movie is scarier than the monster. Just
Mhm.
the fact that there's no one you can trust,
Yeah.
and
The special
and then
effects
yeah,
are
Rob
incredible.
Bottin's effects. I mean, to me, that's still something. I mean, it's the best practical effects I've ever seen, probably to this day. Still, I love this
I
movie so
can't
much, and
argue with that like at all. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love The Thing as
I'm
well.
sure Rob's going to have something else to say about this one here in a few minutes too.
Probably. I know. I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I guess we could just do that unless you got anything else you want to say about that, or we could talk about it because it's my number one. It's my number one is The Thing. I think this is John Carpenter's best movie. Kurt
Yeah.
Russell.
Yeah.
The cast is amazing, top to bottom, front to back. Beautiful, beautiful cinematography, haunting score. Trying to figure out who it is and playing the game even on rewatches to try and figure out when someone was changed, when it made its moves. The fact that the whole thing could have ended if someone had just spoke was it Swedish in the beginning?
Yeah.
If a single
Yes.
person had spoken Swedish,
Yes.
they would have been
Yep.
fine.
Mhm.
I love every single thing about the
And,
movie. I love the ambiguous ending.
Which people are still debating 40
Yep.
something years later.
Yep, and I love
Okay.
that Carpenter said there
love
is an
that.
answer, and he's never going to
He's
tell.
never going to say, I love it.
Yeah, just amazing filmmaking, peak horror in my opinion. You are, like Aaron was saying, you cannot trust the people around you. You cannot escape because everywhere is death
Yeah.
around you. Just terrifying movie.
Yep.
So well made, perfect horror movie in my opinion. It had to be my number one.
No, I love that this was on book because this is one I wanted on my list, but I didn't know where to put like the practical effects with The Thing. Like Aaron, I can't agree more. Like I always talk about practical effects. They are my favorite. I will always prefer them over any type of CGI. Not that
Then
there's
I
not
know a
art
big
in
reason
that
why
as
you like The
well.
Substance.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So and the reason, yeah, The Substance, I had no idea what I was getting into with this. It's my number one just because I was so surprised at the movie as a whole. I didn't know what I was getting into, and when it ended, I was like, wow, because it ended. I mean, it ended. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
its ending is
Yeah.
like, you know, practical effects. Um, and it was so weird. I had never seen Demi Moore in that type of role before, so I really commend her for taking on what, you know, could be a very uncomfortable role,
Yeah.
but I like the whole concept of, you're chasing youth and you want to stay young and beautiful, but at what cost? And then
Yeah.
I don't know, concept is wild, but yes, Aaron, the practical effects was so insane to me by the end of the movie. I was like, this is incredible. And I like it because it's a new film and they went like all practical. Like they
Yeah.
went and I respect that so much. It made me happy to see this big, nasty, scary,
Yeah.
terrifying monster that was real. It wasn't like
Yeah.
like I loved it so much. I
And-
was very impressed.
And before I get into mine, I want to like, I just saw this video recently where somebody asked John Carpenter at a convention what he thought of this, or he asked somebody, he's like, "What did you think of the Substance?" Person said, "I loved it. What did you think?" He said, "I hated it." So the fact that he hated it and it's sandwiched between two of his films right here makes me smile. It's pretty funny.
That's amazing. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, it's wild
I don't share
ride.
his opinion, but I respect that he just doesn't care. He's just
Oh,
that guy
yeah,
that doesn't care.
And that is totally like I love that is really funny. That is really funny. But yeah, I was just so taken by it. Like I really was. I loved the story and the concept, the acting and the practical effects and the journey that it took me on.
Yeah.
So oh yeah, it was definitely up there. But Aaron, yours is a beautiful classic
Yeah,
that no one can argue with.
No, it's been my favorite horror movie probably since I was 14.
Really?
And just seeing it, you know, the music, the scenery, just I mean, Halloween's my favorite holiday. So if you can give me a movie that encapsulates my favorite holiday, I'm going to love it. And I don't like this series as a whole. I like this one. I like the third one, and I like the first one of the reboot. That's pretty much the only ones I ever rewatch. I don't watch the series as a whole, but this one is a perfect movie for me.
I love that.
You
can't argue with Halloween.
I can see it. I do also just one of the funny things I like about Halloween that Michael Myers is one of the only slashers we ever see drive a car.
Yeah.
Guys driving a car around, full masked out, stopping.
And kind of a jerk behind the wheel.
Yeah, absolutely.
He may have had to stop for gas. We don't know.
Yeah,
he was driving that car.
He's all when he's doing his thing. He's all nice and stealth and quiet, but behind the wheel of the car, he's kind of a jerk. Speed kills.
Right. I never really thought about that, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then he stops the car. Like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna get out right here and
Leadfoot Myers? The question: who taught him to drive? Sort of doing. Who is the thing and thing?
Probably Loomis. If I had to guess, probably Loomis.
No kidding.
No, that is
the devil's eye and a lead foot.
That is a really solid choice too. I didn't learn to appreciate Halloween until like way later in my life. I always looked at it because I had seen Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and then watched Halloween.
That same. I was like,
didn't
this see it till later.
I was like, it's too slow for me. Like, as a little kid, I'm like, like a teen, I'm like, this is too slow. I don't get it. And then when I watched it again as an adult, I was like, oh no, this is like
solid.
Really, really good. This is amazingly done, beautifully constructed, and the score. I know Mike's gonna kill me for mentioning the score, but the score was wonderful. I have this vinyl, Mike, so I can say that. I've got the record. I got the deluxe score.
As do I.
Oh, nice.
I will just listen to the score like unprovoked all throughout the year.
Oh, it's the score is beautiful. I find that with a lot of horror movies. Like, I love horror scores. Like, for me, they're very relaxing.
Now he's gonna be mad at all of it because we're all talking about the scores.
Yeah, right.
No one knows what they are.
Man, these are some really good lists, you guys.
That was.
I know it was hard.
That was hard.
It was a hard thing to put together.
That was difficult. I would we should get a post up in SSN after the fact and see if other people give us like their top 5 or their top 3, however they want to do it. I'd be curious to see what other people, if you all struggle out there as much as we did putting this together.
I was excited to see the
I may have already had that kind of in the works.
Oh, did you?
Waiting for. I did. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful! Aaron's got it.
Perfect.
He's got. We don't have to do anything.
It's already done.
I'll pop that up when we get done.
It's already
beautiful.
Done. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you, Jesse.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Rob.
I had
Thank
a
you,
lot of fun
Mike,
with
for
this.
uploading all the assets that were scary.
I genuinely had a good time going through this list. That was
Very,
fun.
very good discussion.
Hi, Mike.
Uh-oh.
I'm not a horror fan, but I felt like I had to contribute. Rob, I'm going to send you a link in the private chat. Please play this.
Oh, jeez. All right. What do we got here? If this is Spooky Walk, you could have just uploaded it.
Oh man, we should have done Spooky Walk instead.
Oh,
No,
you
I
want
Spooky Walk.
I brought you a horror movie.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm ready.
hang on.
It
It's
combines
playing in,
it combines all my favorite things.
it's
Okay.
playing in my ears right now. What is this?
Come on, I know you'll love it. Great.
All right. Here we go. You gotta
Love
give
it.
me a second.
Great.
It's harder to set them up when I'm not ready.
Rob's
All right,
like,
here we go.
damn it, man.
Here we go. Make sure my volume's ready. All
I
right.
need to get the opinion of some real horror aficionados and put that
Oh,
together.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. We I don't know.
Kind of looked like my dinner.
I'm so sad.
That's scary. That's scary.
I'm so sad.
I enjoyed it.
Richard, it's time we talked.
What are you doing in my house? Who are you?
You don't remember me? Funny, because I think of you quite often. Come on now, Richard.
How do you know my name?
Interesting. Would you say it's
Yes, JJ.
driving you, Rudy?
It's Gushers! They're bursting with fruity flavor!
Radical!
They'll really turn your head!
Whoa, Jose.
With a taste!
I remember this freaking commercial.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh god.
This isn't working. None of this is working. It doesn't feel real. We're done here for today. It
The new
must
Gushers have lore.
feel absolutely real. And action.
With a taste!
You know what? This is better than the Jason short film / commercial.
Oh God!
No, that's not the line.
What did you do to me?
Come on. Come on, buddy.
This is great.
This is very awesome.
Richard? Yeah. I had the art department try the same effect using an emerging technology called CGI.
Radical! Oh, that's even better. Let's use that. Okay, people, That is a wrap! Woo! All right!
Need a full length of this. We need like a whole.
I was a
Agreed.
prop to you, Richard. One
Oh my
that you
God.
discarded after our shoot and forgot. But I didn't forget.
I need to see what's under
You
that
see,
bag.
Oh, you will.
I couldn't.
Oh wow.
My God. I was reminded every day by strangers pointing and laughing,
Oh, that's
by the
wonderful.
tailor who had to adjust my necklines because the shirts I liked wouldn't fit over my deformed strawberry head.
I didn't understand.
Well, I guess things aren't quite so
Roy, say it.
radical anymore. Are they, Richard?
And action. No. Jacob, I was young and stupid. I know I can't undo all the damage I've caused, but you need to know. I would give up everything I have if I could go back and stop myself.
You forgot about me!
No! Jacob, you're wrong! I see you every time I
This
close
just needs
my
to be in
eyes!
theaters.
Every time I smell a fruit cobbler!
It's a cool thing, isn't it?
Jacob, I deserve your hatred.
I agree. Do it, Jacob.
And
Do it.
whatever else I have coming, I need you to know.
Everyone's telling everyone, yeah, telling us to do it in the comments. Do it, Jacob.
Do it. Do it.
I'm
Don't
Rooting.
sorry.
Do it, Jacob. Come on, bud. Man.
I accept your apology.
No.
Yeah, that was great.
You do?
No.
Aww.
Come on. Come on, Jacob. Jam
There's
that
just one
gusher down his
problem.
throat.
For real. Make him pay.
We have a commercial finish.
It's Gushers! They're bursting with fruity flavor!
Radical!
They'll really turn your head!
Whoa, false.
With a taste!
Again! With a taste, it'll drive you fruity. It'll drive you fruity.
So weird. I love
I want a whole movie. I want a whole series.
Gushers! They'll drive you totally fruity!
it. Amazing.
Again. Again.
That's official. That is official from Gushers.
I was going to say, is that a Gushers commercial? Is
That's
that
from Gushers. That's not a fan
Oh.
film. That's from Gushers.
Oh my God. I'm so
Yeah.
invested. I'm so
Same.
invested. Mike, thank you. That was
Yes, Mike. Thank you very much.
That's my
that was
contribution.
that was
wonderful.
perfect.
To
That
the
was
top 10 list.
perfect.
Thank you, Mike, for that. That was actually better than several of the VHS shorts on this year's VHS Halloween. Take that as a lackluster year this year. I think that was hilarious, though.
That was amazing.
Good job. Good job.
It says that's her horror fix for the
Yep.
season.
Yep.
Yeah.
There. You got it.
There
There
you
you got it. That is definitely a spectacular treat. Yes, it was.
Are you eating Gushers?
I wish I would have gone out and got the milk. It's nerds.
I
All the
figured you were
prep.
eating Gushers.
All the prep, and that's the one you didn't do. Well, thank you,
I kind of
Mike,
forgot they still make Gushers.
for that.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I-
Well, they don't want you to forget. You won't forget anymore.
Oh,
Eesh.
really?
Boy, that was quite a budget for that thing.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
the strawberry, like the
Mhm.
holes and
They will all have Gushers
Fantastic.
tomorrow. Gushers. Never forget. We're still
I
here.
love
We're still
Gushers.
here.
Oh, I love Gushers.
I mean, it works. Now I want some.
Yep, as do I.
Their commercial works. Now I want some.
That was farbulous.
That was
Well,
wonderful.
that feels like as good a thing as any to end on for a top 10 horror stream. Thank you, Mike, for bringing a Gushers commercial to our top 10 horror list.
It was perfect.
Well,
It was perfect.
It deserved to be there.
Horror
That's
and candy.
fine. Horror
love
and
it.
candy together at last. That's all we've got time for. We went way over, but hey, it's late. No one's up.
We
to
had a
tell us
special
what to do.
guest.
Yeah,
We needed to do what we needed to do.
Sideshow sponsorship. But that's all we have for this stream. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Jesse.
This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Big
Aaron,
thank
so
you
much.
to Aaron for coming on with us to talk horror and inspiring this whole stream. We wouldn't have done this without you. Thank you. That's all we have for this show, everybody. Join us for the morning show. Who knows if there'll be anything happening in between then. Actually, yes, there will. Get pumpkins. If you have pumpkins, get them ready to be carved. Actually, get your pumpkins ready for the morning hours. We've got some stuff planned, and tomorrow's going to be a busy one. So get as much rest as you can. Keep looking for those codes. Keep entering those contests. We will see everybody soon. Until next time, don't forget to let your geek side show. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.